Hey everyone, today we're going to be watching some sex, romance and intimacy scenes from movies and I'm so excited. I asked for your suggestions on Twitter for scenes to react to. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should really be doing that so you can contribute to these kinds of videos. Basically, for most of us, the media in general, whether that be movies, TV show, or maybe even porn, is where we learn about sex, where we learn about intimacy, and maybe where we learn about love. And more often than not, movies love to romanticize things that are either problematic or just never happen in real life, and glamorize certain aspects of relationships, glamorize different types of behavior that, either don't exist or are bad. Are sex scenes in movies realistic? Let's find out. But often these movies, these scenes are really formative for us. They can stick in your mind. So we're gonna watch a bunch of movie intimacy scenes and laugh at them, discuss them, be shocked by them, be aroused by them. Who knows what the scope of emotions is going to be? Not me, I don't know what's in store either, because I actually got my assistant Megan to go through all of the replies to the tweet and compile a list and send me the clips. So at the time she put this all together, there were 142 responses, and she added a general note of a pattern that she recognized, which I thought was really interesting, which is that most of the male-female scenes that were being recommended were as funny ones, and then most of the female-female scenes that were being recommended were because they are super hot. So I'm really excited to dive into these. So I've got the list and the clips, and we're just going to dive right in. So the first one is Blue is the Warmest Color, which I have never seen, but heard brilliant things about. It's like a lesbian coming of age film. There is a 7-minute long sex scene in it, which I think is very much why it's been suggested many times for this video. But we're not gonna watch the full 7 minutes. And also it's worth noting that there has been some controversy around this film and the working conditions on set. And I'll leave a link in the description if you want to read further about that. Headphones time. I will also leave a link in the description to this article about this fairly new role on movie and TV sets known as an intimacy coordinator, intimacy director, and the role of that person is basically to make sure that the actors on set, if they're having to do any kind of intimacy scenes, that they are comfortable, that their needs and their boundaries are heard and listened to. And so I think that is really cool if more and more sets have those people on them to make sure that everything is a-okay. So without further ado, let's dive into this first scene. Right, we've got a minute of it. Okay, it's immediately sexual. Ooh, body licking, love it. How old are they meant to be in this film? I don't know. They're like teenagers, right? This is some really hot kissing. Some chin kissing. The moaning is spectacular. More licking, more back licking. Is there anything else happening that if you have watched the context leading up to this, you know is going on? Amazing. Right, okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find the full scene because I almost think it might be too graphic for YouTube. But in the clip that we did see, in the kissing and stuff, is something going on downstairs that is not being shown? Maybe. Right, let's move on. Okay, Atonement was suggested a bunch. This is a film I have seen, and I'm pretty sure I know which scene it is referring to. Oh, she's in the library, the green dress. Ooh, James McAvoy. I can't remember what the context of any of this is at this point. I've not seen this film in ages. Oh wait, they have an argument and then they're like fucking. I don't get it. And then like for the rest of their movie, they're all in love. I just don't understand. Oh, now they're kissing. Ugh, against a bookshelf. Every nerd's dream. Oh, what? Rude. These clips, man. Can you not show sex on YouTube? I want the sex scene. But I guess we're not just doing the sex scenes, we're doing the intimacy scenes. To be honest, that actually might just be it, isn't it? Because you don't see then how it escalates, do you? Because then Saoirse Ronan walks in. My memory of the scene from Atonement is that I just was like, wait, what? Why are they like suddenly making out now? This wasn't the vibe that I was getting. Okay, oh my God, right. The Room is the next one. Again, never seen The Room, heard lots of things about it. Didn't realize there was a sex scene in it though. Oh boy. Oh wow, that's a great face. What is this? So she's basically just like about to go down on him and his face. What is that? No, it's bad. Okay, another one that I have seen. When Harry Met Sally. This is my favorite movie ever, and it's the clip of her fake orgasm. Not that I would know this.
Why are you getting so upset? This is not about you.
Yes, it is. You
You're
are
a human front to all women, and I am a woman.
Hey, I don't feel great about this, but I don't hear anyone complaining.
Of
Of course, you're out the door too fast.
I think they have an okay time.
How
How do you know?
I mean, how do I know? I know.
Because they...
Yes, because they...
How do you know that they're really... What are you saying? That they fake orgasm?
It's possible.
Get out of here! Because you know. Harry.
Right.
Harry.
I forgot. You're a man.
You're a man.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
You can go to the diner where this was filmed in New York. Not right now, it's probably closed, but... And here we go. Here comes the fake orgasm. What do we think of Sally's fake orgasm? I probably definitely watched this film before I'd ever had an orgasm. And even then, I definitely knew that it was not real. She's like faking a movie orgasm.
Oh, God.
A very vocal fake movie orgasm. But if the movies is like your only...
Oh,
she's going for it.
oh, oh, God.
And the whole cafe has stopped.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh,
That woman is the director's mother.
yes. Oh,
It's very loud in my ears right now. And she's done. She continues eating. Fantastic. Well done, Sally. Round of applause.
I'll have what she's having.
That woman. The woman who says that. Yeah, this scene, it's iconic. I love it. I love When Harry Met Sally. But I guess she is imitating a fake orgasm. And if you don't know any better because your entire sexual experience is from like movies and porn, how would you know how like a variety of people orgasm? Because everyone's orgasm is gonna sound and look different. Like some people will go like really into themselves and it just be this like silent like body spasm. Other people like seriously grunt and moan. I mean, there's a huge variety of orgasm noises and faces and bodies. Yeah, and Sally's impression is definitely like, I don't know, one for show. One for show. Still love it though. But also, like, don't fake an orgasm. Orgasm isn't the be-all and end-all of sex, and how you're gonna have good sex if you fake your pleasure. Sex is not a movie, it's a TV show called Sense8, and I've heard brilliant things about Sense8 in terms of LGBTQ+ representation and orgies. This is what the people want.
We exist
So let's see.
because of sex. It's not something to be afraid of.
We do exist because of sex.
It's something to honor,
Yeah, we shouldn't be afraid of sex.
to enjoy.
Oh, is this because like all of them are psychically linked to each other so they can like feel when other people are having sex? So they're not all actually having an orgy with each other, but they like are psychologically connected and having sex separately, but then all together? We've got 2 dudes having sex in a bathroom, 2 people having sex outside having a picnic. I mean, all of these are really hot. 2 people having sex in a bedroom. Ooh! We got some nipples. Censor that shit. Ooh! Is this just porn? Some oral sex and making out. Oh my god. This is really hot. Oh, sick. Oh, so it very much, they made it look like they're all having an orgy. Like all of the bodies together. At what point do you go from being an actor doing a sex scene to a porn performer? Do you know what I mean? Oh wow. This is amazing. Ooh! That was intense. God damn it. I have no words, just pure fascination and arousal. Can we put this on YouTube? Probably not. Oh wow, and now they're all in, I love it. They're like all in all the different locations. So there's like all of them having the picnic, all of them in the toilet stall, all of them in the bed. Damn. Oh, it's cute. They're all like holding each other and laughing and kissing afterwards. Love to see some good aftercare. Amazing. Okay, book smart. Amy's sex scene. Can we call it that? Amy's intimacy scene in the bathroom with Hope. Didn't realize that was her name. We love a good teenage awkwardness sex scene. This film is great. I love the awkwardness of this scene of like taking the clothes off and like undoing the Converse laces and then like trying to take the jeans off. It is a really good, I think, balance between like actually being kind of sexy and then also just like really awkward and bad and slow and just showing the like fumbling nature and weirdness. I love the way that she does that. She like checks her out and then just goes, nice dress. But we all know how this scene ends. Not great. Oh, there we go. I think it's happening.
Approaching it from that angle and
I love that she's just like, no, it's okay, it's okay. But then she throws up. Oh. I genuinely really like that scene because things go wrong in sex and I really like the way that the Hope character reacts to it. Maybe Amy is not really in the right headspace to be getting down and dirty because she vomits straight afterwards, but I really love that Hope is just like really chill about it and it's just like, hey, no, it's okay, it's fine. Because when things do go wrong in sex, you want that person to be like, hey, everything's fine, it's okay, and not be like, oh my god, how dare you, this is the worst thing ever, like, because that ain't gonna help. We have a scene from The Duchess, which was suggested, and someone said, this confirmed that I was bi. So let's check it out. I also haven't seen The Duchess. Is that Peggy from the MCU? Intercourse is not just about offspring.
In fact, it can be rather pleasurable.
Ooh, can it now?
Kissing
Ooh.
They
Oh
never
my
do
god,
such
it's a girly sleepover.
Yes, they do.
Oh my god, they're just such good friends. Just
all
pretend
dress.
that I'm your
Close your
husband.
eyes.
Pretend I'm a man and it'll all be fine. Ooh. She did say stop and then was like, no, close your eyes. Oh, what a tease! Oh, she like got her all hot and flustered and was like, told you so. Oh my god. Ooh, I loved the non-payoff there. That was fantastic. Maybe there is a payoff later in the film. I don't know. Oh, okay. The next one suggested is Carol. Now, I have seen Carol. I vaguely remember the sex scene, but it has been very passionately requested. We've had so many really intense, like, lesbian intimacy scenes. It's where the good shit is. Can't trust the straights. Can't trust them. Oh yeah, because they're like on the road traveling. So they're in like this hotel room. Some pretty intense kissing. Is this their first kiss? I can't remember. Kissing, kissing, kissing. Is she trembling because she's nervous or trembling because she's aroused? Maybe a bit of both. The robes are off. Why do I just feel like a massive pervert for just watching a bunch of movie sex scenes? Oh, just going down between the legs. I can't remember the name of the other character. Therese? We never actually get a glimpse of Cate Blanchett's boobs, and maybe that was written into her contract. She was just like, I ain't showing you tits. Perhaps. Who knows? Maybe there's an article out there somewhere. Again, it's like another one that is intense, but like isn't really showing anything. And I don't know, I think there's something about the lesbian sex scenes which are really great because they're like showing the intimacy and they show the heatedness and the sexiness of it and the hotness of it all, but whilst being like, hey, you don't need penetration, y'all. I just said y'all. Fucking hell. What's next? Ooh, Professor Marsden and the Wonder Woman. I have not seen this, but I heard about it. It's about polyamory and BDSM, maybe? Who knows? Let's find out. Yeah, because they have like another lady in their relationship. Oh my god, is this a threesome? Did he just walk in and his wife kissing the woman? Oh, and now she's like inviting him. Join us. Join us, husband. What room are they in? Oh, now she's getting jealous. Or compersion. Oh. Love it. Now they're kissing. And everyone is kissing. Oh, she's like bowing out. She's like, haha, made out with you, now I'm leaving. What? Oh. Head over the shoulders. Ooh, the music change. Oh, wait, no, she's not leaving. She's like, come with me. Ooh. Oh, I love that cheeky grin. Oh, and they're drinking and smoking. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is the first one that's been like playful. Where you see them smiling and having a good time. Oh, I like this. Maybe it's also the song as well. I'm just like, yeah. Okay, I want to watch this film. This has put a lot of movies on my to-watch list. Oh, I love this. They're just having a fun time. But then you still get like the moaning sounds coming through the music. Are they having a threesome? Or are they just playing dress up? And making out. I like this a lot. This is great. She's like standing over them as if she's like directing it. Like, that silhouette's really epic. I love it. Oh, and then look at the three of them just like walking normally. Is that on a campus? Looks like a campus. Oh, I like that. Just shows that they actually like get on with each other and like each other and have a good time together. Right, okay. A classic. From Breaking Dawn in the Twilight Saga, I'm assuming the sex scene is when Bella... Oh, wait. Because they definitely have sex before she becomes a vampire, because that's how she gets pregnant. Spoilers. But are people wanting me to react to the sex scene when they are vampires and they like destroy the house? Is that the scene that we're going to be watching? Let's find out. Oh yeah, it's the honeymoon. So they vampires. No, wait, no, they're not vampires yet. She's still human. She's still human after. She looks pretty human to me. God, I can't remember the order of events in these movies. Okay. I have a problem with sex in water. It doesn't work. Like, I've tried so many times. I mean, maybe it works for some people, but for me, being wet, like from water wet, dries everything up. Like nothing works. You can get hot and bothered in water, but penetration, out the window. Great, that's them having sex in the water. Is this... Ugh. I cannot stand the way that they talk with each other. They have no chemistry. Okay, no, they're giggling. We love a good giggle in bed. That helps to relieve tension when you're watching an awkward sex scene, I guess. Did they not have sex on their wedding night? Is this like their first time having sex? I can't remember. Oh. I forgot how silly this is. She's just like breaking stuff. And then she wakes up the next day and the whole room is completely destroyed. They're not getting their deposit back. But she's human at this point. I don't know if I can find the one where they're both vampires. Do they even show a sex scene when they're both vampires? This is the one. So that they like have their own special house, which is like the sex house, because it's like, you can have this house to destroy it in your lovemaking.
Vampires don't sleep.
Vampires don't sleep. Imagine not sleeping. Love sleeping. Oh. Ooh! Steamy hot vampire sex. Ugh, I remember why we loved these movies and these books. But it's just so weird. So intense. It's like a weird mixture of like gentle and then these moments of like, I'm a vampire, I'm so strong and fast. Oh! Yeah, that always happens when I have sex. What was... This is even less intense than when she was human. Where's the destruction? Oh. I was hoping for some more destruction.
How are we gonna stop?
How are they gonna stop? I mean, everything still looks very intact. Anyway. Where's the destruction? I'm gonna take these out now. Oh my god, my toe has got pins and needles. Ah! What an enlightening journey that was. If anything, I just have like more movies on my to watch list that I now need to go and watch instead of just watching the sex scenes from them. If you liked this video, I think it would be really cool to do like another version of this, but maybe with like romantic movies or rom-coms grand gesture scenes, because those scenes, oh boy, is there a lot to say about some of them. Just how Hollywood they really are. So if you like that kind of video, then please leave suggestions in the comments for scenes to react to. I'm talking like the big finale, the grand gesture, the public displays of affection, like all of those things that have we ever seen ever happen in real life? No. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for scenes to react to, please do leave them in the comments. Also, I just love to hear your thoughts on some of these movies, on some of these scenes and intimacy scenes in general in movies. Are there any that were featured in this video or not in this video that you think are really good in terms of how they represent sex and how they represent intimacy and pleasure? And any that you would like point out as avoid, it's just bad and will give you worse ideas about sex and intimacy that probably aren't going to be very helpful. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!